What's going on, catchers? Listen, Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp's lawsuit has been settled. Um, he was accused of, essaying a young woman. Um, you know, I didn't believe it because of the text messages and the suspicious way that she was um, hearing the voice recordings. It was definitely um, a mutual uh, participating in such acts. You know, are the acts a little disturbing? Yeah, but if you're into that, and some people are into forceful, um, you know, intercourse or activity or what's the word I'm looking for when you're playing dress up and oh my god, it's at the tip of my tongue. I hate when this happens to me. When you're acting out, oh my gosh, it came and went. When you're trying to do your fantasies, you're acting out your fantasies with your partner or your husband, spouse, girlfriend, whatever. And sometimes it can get a little out there, but if it's that's what I'm looking for. If it's two consenting adults, there it is. Thank you. Um, thank you, Lord. Two consenting adults and role playing. That's sorry. I hate when that happens. Look, don't get old, okay? I will be 51 in December. But I have these brain fogs and I think I'm full-blown menopause for sure. Um I have not seen my special friend in a long time. It's been a long time. So anyways, so I'm looking at this ESPN article. Las Vegas Pro Football Hall of Fame member Shannon Sharpe has resolved a lawsuit that accused him of essaying a woman during their relationship, her attorney said Friday. All matters have now been addressed satisfactory. What she really wanted was that money, and the matter is closed. The lawsuit will thus be dismissed with prejudice. Tony Busby said on X, meaning the suit can't be refiled. No details were released. The suit filed under the pseudonym Jane Doe has sought 50 million. Sharpe called the allegations false and disruptive. When the lawsuit was filed in April in Clark County, Nevada, he stepped away from work at ESPN on April 24th, but had pledged to return by the start of the NFL season. A phone message seeking comment from Sharpe's attorney, David Chesnoff, wasn't immediately returned Friday. The woman first met Sharpe at a gym in Los Angeles in 2023 when she was 20, and a nearly 2-year relationship followed, according to the lawsuit. Sharpe, 57, was accused of essaying the woman in October 2024 and in January. Both sides acknowledge a long term consensual, tumultuous relationship, said Busby, who also represented a number of women who filed suits against NFL quarterback Deshaun Watson after protracted and respectful negotiations, I'm pleased to announce that we have reached a mutually agreed upon resolution. It's just the devastating part of this. Um, you gotta wonder. And listen, anybody can date who they want to date. But what I would say to Shannon, who I really love his podcasts. I love his work. I love the way he interviews. But I hope there is a learning, um, that he learns something from this. You guys, celebrities, black men, before you start having intimacy with these women or whatever, or befriending them, whatever it may be, in life, you need to screen people. You need to do a background check, make sure you're equally yoked. And again, I'm all for men and women dating younger. It's fun, yes. If I wasn't married, I would be with a younger man, for sure. But not to the point where I don't think we wouldn't have anything in common. The age gap. It's sad to say, but you got to watch that. There is no way that that child was mature enough, though she was of adult age. You know, she wasn't underage, but um, the maturity level, a 19-year-old versus a 50-something-year-old man, make it make sense. And I'm not saying that there's not mature 19-year-olds, but it's rare that, I mean, what could you possibly have in common? And when you are a public figure, I'm sure Shannon could have found someone that was equally on his level, um, more educated, more mature, um, that had when you have the kind of money that Shannon has, I highly recommend going forward, you date someone that either has equally or more than you, that is not trying to do a money grab. You know, you're not a regular person anymore, brother. You got to be careful out here because people will try to trap you and use you and steal. And this young lady knew exactly what she was doing. Exactly. So I hope that you really be careful, um, who you lay down with. Sharpe was a 4-time All Pro tight end who played on 2 Super Bowl winning teams with Denver and one with Baltimore. Over 14 seasons from 1990 to 2003, he was voted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 2011. He retired, um, as the NFL all time leader among tight ends in receptions, 815, yards receiving, 10,060, and 62 touchdowns. Those records have been broken. Sharpe has been a staple on TV and social media since retiring. He left FS1's sports debate show, Undisputed, in 2023 and joined ESPN soon after. I'm happy for Shannon. I hope that his legacy, when you type in Shannon Sharpe, that this um, reckless situation won't be attached to it too long. Hopefully God will, bring resolution and peace to his life. I pray that more doors will open up for him and that um, this unnecessary bump in the road that happened in his life will not follow him very long. I pray for peace, and I pray for more, like I said, more opportunities that he deserves. And I pray that he's welcome back at ESPN. It's unfortunate. But, anyways, click the subscribe button. Um, I hope, Shannon, that you learned this life lesson. I hope you learn, brother. All right, you guys. I'm now going to be doing my Bible reading Fridays. Um, but yes, thank you guys so much for supporting me. Um, I love you guys. Thank you. And to my new subscribers, thank you. I see that. Thank you for supporting me.